Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is very nice topic even for myself because that's the first time I have tried this website, and if you're a student until the age of 30, you will be able to save a lot of money when you know your rights as a student in France through a very nice initiative by the French government. They initiated the website, new website, it's called Un Jeune, Une Solution. And on this website, you can put your data, and through the data you will provide, they will tell you what are your rights. So we can do kind of a simulation for that today, so we can see what types of rights that I will be able to get. So let's go. So guys, we are now on the website of Un Jeune, Une Solution, and here they said that there are more than 20 help for students or 20 aids for students, and this form will take just less than 5 minutes to fill, which is so quick, and it will provide you with the rights you have. And when we talk about the rights, it's kind of the help for maybe for your accommodation, your residency, like they will share some money to pay with you your rent, or they will pay you regarding your bills, like the electricity or the water. So to be honest, I didn't do that before, and it will be like the first time I will do it, and I will provide some data. It's not my real data, but it will just give us an overview about what's going on this website. So let's try it, and then we will start. Just a note here, this website is only for students who are 30 years or less than 30 years. For people who are more than 30 years, that doesn't mean you have like rights or help from the government. Yes, you have, but not all of them will be offered to you. So they only specify this website only for people who are less than or equal 30 years old. I highly recommend you, if you are more than 30 years old, to try it as well. And then when you get the result, just try to ask your program coordinator or your friends about these helps to get more data about it, and then you can go by yourself or give them a call to know if you are eligible to apply for that or not. But until that, like for now, it's only for students who are 30 years old or less than 30 years. So I will provide my birth date to make sure that I'm less than 30 years or 30 years old. And then I'll choose international students are mostly non-Europeans. And here I need to check if I'm students or I'm working. So I'm student, or people who will use this website mostly are students for sure. And then here they ask you about the type of university you are, because there is a lot of types in France. So most of students are here to study in a university, which is higher education, and this is the option for the higher education. And then I choose if it's like bachelor degree, like licence, or master, or outre, which is PhD, so master. And then they ask me if it's a public university or a private university. So mostly students are studying in public university. Here, no, because for your information, they ask you about if you are in alternance program. The alternance program is a program in France where you can work and study at the same time, but your work will pay for your tuition fees, and then they will pay you also monthly salary for like the services you are providing to them. So most of students don't have this privilege because the alternance program is not something common. The most of students can go to stage, which is an internship. So we will say no. Here they ask you if the student has special needs. If you have, for sure you say yes, and then you can choose the type of the special need that you have. So you'll choose just no. Here they ask about children, so pass. If you have children, for sure you need to say how many children you have. Here they ask if you live alone or with a couple. So alone. And here they ask about the status of parents. If they are like couple or separated, or if they are any of them is widowed, So I will choose dead, that's my case. And here they ask about the type of residency. Most of the students actually reside in student dorms, so it will be here. And then they ask if it has no furniture, or it's like furnitured hotel, no, or it's a student residency. So because of résidence universitaire, you can check here. So we will just choose this one. And then they ask if it's like colocation. Colocation is like an apartment that has 4 or 5 rooms, and it has 4 or 5 students at the same time. So basically, most of students, as I said, in student dorm or university dorm, so it's no. And here they ask about the chamber. If the chamber is only one piece and it doesn't have a toilet, a private toilet. So if your room like doesn't have a toilet, because most of there are many types of student residencies. Some students, they share the kitchen or the toilet. So I will just say like the common one is that the toilet is private, is not shared. So I will choose no, because the question is like if your room has no toilet. So it has, so I will just choose no. And here they ask if you live with someone like children or maybe your grandparents. So most of international students live alone, so we'll choose no. And here they ask about the amount of rent for your residency. I will provide something like in average. So, and here they make sure, because here they separate the amount of the room and then the amount of bills like electricity and water. So, and your like your heater. So the average, I will just put an average because of there are like wide range of paying for residency, starting from 150 until 700 or 800 if you are in a student residency. So I will just like write the average of the room and the average of the expenses you pay for your water, electricity, and etc. And here they ask about the postal code. I would just put random one in Paris, let's say 15, and it gives you it's in Paris. So this question is just no, because they ask here if I have lived 3 years in France since 2016, so it's no. And then we will go to the resources, like from where did you get your money? There are a lot of choices, guys. I would just choose random one. Maybe I can go to the one which is for scholarship holders in the university level. But for sure, there are a lot of types. If you are working, if you are like a PhD, if your parents pays for you, there are a lot. If you like taking a loan from a bank, so there are a lot of resources. So I would just use this one for the scholarship holders. And then here they ask if the amount you receive as a scholarship holder has not changed since May 2020, so it is the same amount. Here we need to indicate the amount of money of the scholarship. So I will write like an average number, because you can find the scholarship holders, they receive 600 euros and others 1,000 and others 2,000 or 1,700. So I will just write an average number, which is 900. And then here they ask about if I have if I passed the driving test. So no. And here no, because this question needs like someone who changed his domain last year. Most of students, they are on the they are studying the same thing, then they arrived to France. So and then now they are providing, and I will see with you guys. Wow, this is the results. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's why, guys, I really highly recommend everyone to come and study in France. All these services will not be offered in any other country, believe me. So the first one is, it says because of the COVID crisis, I have the right to go to a psychologist, like 45 minutes for free. I don't have to pay anything. The insurance will pay for this, and that's only because I'm a student. So I will just make it a little bit so we can check. And for sure the CAF, and that's one of the greatest projects in France, that the CAF pays or shares with students, all types of students, an amount of money to pay the rent. So it's really, really nice privilege for students in France. And also I have the right for one meal from the cruise for €1 for lunch, and another meal for dinner for €1. And I have a video about that I did about the food help for students. Check the link below. I will put the link for the other video so you can check the help for students regarding food supplements. So, and they also say Garon Visa. Yes, that's one of the greatest projects as well in France, because to be a student and you want to rent a place here in France, before you needed a French person who guarantee you. So now the French government conducted, or they initiated a website where students can register, and then your garant or the person who will rent you will be the French government. And then here the Locapass, I am reading it because actually I don't know anything about it. So wow, that's amazing, guys. It says here I have the right to take a loan from the bank for zero fit. I don't pay any extra money. I just need to return the same amount of the loan to the bank. So that's really great. I didn't know about that before. So that's also a great privilege. Here is help for your maintenance of your residency, and here it actually says paying your bills such as the water, electricity, and etc. So that's also very nice help for students. And last one, based on my data. I didn't know about it that too, so I need to just read it with you guys. And so see, it's there are always something new that you don't know about is waiting for you from the French government. Wow. So this actually offer, it said that I have the right to open a saving account in the bank, and it gives it will give to me more benefit, more more fit to my money, and it's only designed for people who have very modest income. So that's something very nice. So that's actually what I have based on the data I provided. And to be honest, it will be different every time. If I'm changing any type of data, it will be different, because every student has his or her own status, situation, conditions. So I highly recommend you guys to just go and provide your data, and just tell me in the comments about the results you get. And it will be great to hear about of your experiences with the website. And this actually what we have did today, something new with the French government offered to students Unjon on Solution website. So take the advantage. So that's it for today. If you have reached it to this point, it means you are at the end of the video. So don't forget to subscribe and like the video and share it for anyone who needs to know something about the education in France, or you want to encourage someone to come to France. And see you soon.